All right, hey, we're going to go over a review for the test here, and basically we're going to be talking about slope, which is the rise over the run, sometimes referred to as the change. Delta is Greek letter delta, triangle, but it basically means change in y's over the change in x's. That's what slope is. Sometimes, like I said, you hear the rise, over, run, and what I recommend is this. Also notice this. As you read from left to right, if it's going up, it's positive. Notice, ends in P, starts in P. And if you read from left to right and it goes down, it is negative. So just knowing that, I already know my answer to this is B has to be a positive slope, just looking at it. And I know that B has to be a negative slope. Even if I don't have anything else, I know that. Let's actually go ahead and do the work. First off, let's start with A, one that's tricky. And this is one that is a straight vertical up and down. And I would actually make some dots here. And I would ask myself this. I went up 2, but went over how much? 0. And remember, your slope is a change in y's over your change in x's. So basically, if I went up 2 and over 0, and if you need to, go to your calculator and hit 2 divided by 0, and you'll see error, which means this is a no slope. The ones that are vertical are no slope. So let's look at B. I'm going to look at right here. I want to start on the dot furthest left. It always tends to work better for me because I read left to right. And I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to go across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my answer is basically negative 3 over 9, only that's going to be wrong because what will go into both those numbers? A 3, which means it will be a negative 1/3. But I already knew it had to be negative because I knew it was going down. Also, if you're not sure, go to your calculator. You can put in negative 3 divided by 9, hit your math button, and then option 1 is fraction, and the calculator, then hit enter, and the calculator will reduce it for you. Great way to do it if you're not real sure about how to do some of those. So let's look at C. C is right here. Now it's a horizontal line. I'm just going to put a dot here, here. I didn't go up or down any, but I went over what? 2. So that's the same as like a 0 divided by 2. And if you're not sure, go to your calculator, hit 0 divided by 2, because it either give you an answer of 0 or error. And if it gives you 0, it's a 0 slope. Here's another way of looking at it. Positive slopes go up, negative slopes go down. What's in between? 0. What's between all positive and negative numbers? That neutral number I call 0. I sometimes call it Switzerland. So let's look at D. Now D, if I start in the dot left and I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up is positive, and I'm always going right. Now, if I put down 6 over 4, it's going to be wrong because 2 will go into each of these. 2 will go into 6 3 times, and 2 will go into 4 twice. So that would be the answer. Once again, you can go up and do math, fractions, which is option 1, enter, and it will reduce this particular one for you. That's a great way to do a lot of those particular slope problems. All right, we have a few more slope problems. Let's kind of, I'm going to slide my little arrow thing down to those. I believe they're right. There's the next one right there. So let me erase those. We got a little bit here with some slope and y-intercept on this, but it starts out the same. So we'll erase this one. We'll do this in a little bit different color here. I'll leave all this nice red stuff over here so we can still look at it, compare to it. To find the slope of this line right here, notice, have these nice dots. I want to start with one on the furthest left. It's going down 1, 2, 3, and goes over what? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I had to count that one twice. Might not be a bad thing to do. So I know the slope is a negative 3 over 5, and that will not reduce. If you're not sure, you can still do the math fraction option on your calculator. Now, something else on this one says, what is the y-intercept? Well, intercept, like in football, you step in front of the throw and intercept it. Where does it cross the y-axis? It's the y-intercept. Here's the y line, crosses right here. This is down at the point 0, -2. So guess what the y-intercept is? Some people will write it this way. I'm okay with just on this particular one writing -2 because that is the y-intercept. B does equal actually -2. Just write it like this here. So -2, but it is the point 0, -2. And now then, here's the thing to write an equation of the line. I like this y equals mx plus b formula because now all I'm going to do is go plug it in, plug it in. I have a y equals x, and here's what I know. What is m? It just tells me -3/5. What's b? It's -2. Now I can write plus -2 or just write -2. I have just written the equation for that line. That's it. It's the y-intercept. And the slope was down 3/5. And I did know this was a negative slope because as I read from left to right, it is going down. All right. So I think I have a couple more of these here just as a quick review. I want to go ahead and work those other couple problems for just the next ones while we're all on the same thing. Here we go. Ooh, and I tell you what, let's do here. Let's reduce this one. Oh, going back to that next page. Ooh, what about a right on the deal? Need to reduce it one more. Here we go. I'm not going to be able to write the slope particularly up there. I'm going to have to write that on another little deal. But if you will look, erase these right here. Keep all this going right there. Make sure I can look at this particular deal the way it says. First off, let's find the slope. All right, to find the slope of this particular one. For A, this is the A graph here. It goes down 1. It's kind of hard to see. 2. Let me look at my actual answer here just to make sure I've got it right. Yeah. It actually, let's look at it right here. Easier to see right here. The A line's going down what? 1, 2, and over 3. All right? So I know that my slope, which I'm not going to write on the wall up here, I'll write it way over here, is -2/3. The y-intercept for A, notice it is up at what? 1, 2, 3. That's the point 0, 3. So I know the y-intercept is at 3. What is the value of x when y equals 5? Well, I need to go up here where y equals 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to come over 1, 2, 3. There's a dot right here. Kind of hard to tell in that chord. Well, that's at -1, -2 what? -3. That's all it's asking for. Basically, what's the point? It's at -3/5 when y is 5. Oh! So what's the y value when x is 6? Well, when y is 6, no, when x is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, x is 6 right here, and notice it crosses right here down at what? -1. So that's the y value right here. Now write the equation. To write the equation, remember it's just y equals what? mx plus b. M is -2/3. And the b is 3, so it's +3. There I have written the equation. All right? Now then, let's look at this one right here. Find the slope for the b line. All right? Let's kind of erase all my green. Make it easy. All right? First off, I want to start with this point here furthest left. And it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes up 4 and over 1. Meaning my slope is 4. The y-intercept is right here, nice and black. 1, 2. It's down at the point 0, -2, meaning the y-intercept is at -2. I can go ahead and write the equation because it will be y equals, remember, mx plus b, 4x minus 2. So now I see this, what is the value of x when y is 6? When y is 6, that's up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to slide over here, and it looks like it's crossing at 2. So when x is 2 is when y is 6. Just double check it on my paper, it's easier to see. And what is the value of y when x equals 2? Well, when x equals 2, it's right here, and it goes up, and the y value there is 6. Oh, hey, it was 2, the point 26 on both of those. That was kind of maybe a little bit tricky. But basically, slope, the change in y's over x's, if you treat the values going up as positive, going down as negative, and always go to the right, if you start with the point furthest left, you'll find that it makes it a lot easier. And notice, positive slopes go up, negative slopes go down. Look at that, that should help you out.